not interested in going over all the specs and the tech details and all that. You've seen it already, you know what's in the car. Really what I'd like to do is touch on how different the Chinese and the American car markets actually are, as well as the Chinese and the American mindsets. So if you're in the States and you want to buy $100,000 steer-by-wire car filled with the best tech, you get this. It's an angular tin can on wheels that was supposedly built and designed to survive the apocalypse. Their marketing was saying how it's a bulletproof car, the glass cannot be shattered. It is designed to be off-putting, scary, dangerous, and intimidating. And to me, this is a very American way of thinking about a lot of things, but design in particular. It's meant to be the biggest, most brutish, least appealing to other humans, besides the owner, but people outside in general, type of car on the road. It is a vehicle that's meant to be, ready for the inevitable apocalypse. This is just my opinion, but to me, it's a quite sad and troublesome statement about the United States of America and how Americans think. Now, if you want to buy a $100,000 car, steer-by-wire car in China, filled with the best tech, the most forward-thinking design and features, you can buy a Neo ET9. A car that not only looks like it was designed with the driver and the passengers in mind, but also with those around you that share the community with you. It's not meant to be scary, it's not meant to be off-putting. From the super advanced heads-up display that will prevent injuries and death to pedestrians, to the projection system that can make a crosswalk on the road, which we've seen in other cars, to be fair, as well as to the way it can adjust for potential unavoidable crashes, this car seems to be designed for humans first, and not solely for the owner, but for the entire community around the car. Now, we can discuss all day the impacts of personal vehicles and how bad they actually are for community, for urban design, for public safety, for the environment, all that sort of thing. But the fact of the matter is, personal vehicles, cars are a fact of life. It's unavoidable. It's not going to change. Basically, we're left with two options when it comes to the personal vehicle. You either have one that's a fortress that's meant to be scary and intimidating for those around you, that's meant to win in any crash and be indestructible. And, if you hit a small car or a person, it's going to kill them. Or you can have a vehicle that's more thoughtful, that's meant to hopefully avoid crashes in the first place. But then also, if you are in a crash or you are dealing with people around you, pedestrians, cyclists, all that sort of thing, it's a vehicle that's actually thoughtful of them and considerate of them, and it makes for a better, safer, more enjoyable community for everybody.